Hi, this is Roger from Kanka Labs with a short introduction to our new AM-Modulator, which you can see here. And in the background, I think you can hear, although I've turned the volume down, you can hear the latest episode of the Amp Hour running in the background. And it's transmitted here with this little AM modulator inductively via this coil into the ferrite rod or loopstick antenna inside the little multi-band receiver, the Texan PL319. And well, how does this thing work and what is it intended for? I'll turn down the volume again so that it doesn't disturb me and you. Well, you can see there's a little AT-Tiny25 here with a quartz crystal, and it divides the crystal frequency down by a factor of 10. And then this is a project from our namesake Burkhard Kanka, and of course it's open source. And the output FET here at the output B1 is an open drain type, and so it's used for modulating the the audio signal that comes in here through the 3.5 millimeter jack. And so this is quite a clever way to use the output of the AT-Tiny, just not only to give you a square wave, but to have a more or less sine wave and AM modulated. It can modulate without any distortions up to a modulation degree of 100%. And the only thing you need is a power source. Here I've put a little battery holder with two AAA cells, but you can use a lithium-ion battery, anything between 3 and 5 volts, so the normal supply voltage of the AT-Tiny. And you need any kind of audio signal. You don't have to use the 3 millimeter jack here or the screw terminals. You also can solder the connections directly or use pin headers or whatever. So we've decided to have a 9 megahertz quartz divided by 10 gives the 900 kilohertz receiving frequency. But you can desolder this one and put a standard HC49 quartz here in the range between 5.5 megahertz and up to the end of the AM range, up to 16 megahertz, which translates then to a frequency of from 550 kilohertz to 1600 kilohertz. But when you go above 10 megahertz, you should use a voltage source a little bit higher than 3 volts, because the AT-Tiny is specified with an external quartz, and 3 volts it's only specified only to around 10 or 12 megahertz. So just try it out. So not much more to say about this. And of course you still need some kind of inductive coupling. You don't need, I'll show you. You don't need to have this kind of coil. You can use any kind of single or multi-turn loops. The bigger, the better. And you can see if I go further away, the signal breaks down. And you can use even installation wire and make a big loop around your whole living room to have a very big inductor and a very big loop. The optimum inductance is around 100 microhenry. So this works like a treat, and the sound is superbly clear. If there wouldn't be the bandwidth limit of this receiver, you could even have hi-fi quality. But let me see, the bandwidth is limited to, you can set it between 1 and 6 kilohertz. So 6 kilohertz is the maximum bandwidth here. But the sound already here is very clear, much better than you usually get from your AM radio transmitters. So a nice little circuit for those who want to play around with old AM radios and give them a new purpose. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye from Roger, bye from Kanka Labs.